Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Disco Elysium, which you know what, I'm not even going to try and talk about what this game is. It's a CRPG, for the most part. You're a detective, I think, and it's got less of a focus on dialogue and more of a focus, well no, it's got more of a focus on dialogue and less of a focus on combat. So if you're looking for something closer to, like, Divinity, you might enjoy this, but you might not. We'll see. But it's got some really sweet visuals here. Even right off the bat, I'm loving it. So you could be a thinker, sensitive, or physical. So thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Or physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Let's create our own. I always like doing this whenever I play these games. So, average intellect, psyche, weak physique, and... oh, motorics. Motor skills. Senses how agile you are. Now, we could just go absolute brain man. Oh, I can keep going. Oh, no. 6 is the cap. So I could have a genius... Huh. I don't know if I want this. Because I could make Mr. Average. Let's go back and take a look at some of these. There's also, like, plus hand-eye coordination, Inland Empire, and Encyclopedia, which would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like physical. I tried this with that encased game I played like a week or two ago. And it's really tempting for me to have a character that is just absolutely garbage at physical anythings, but is a smart-ass dude. But maybe what I should do... I mean, what we could do is just have the most average man. Do we want to just do the most average man? Because I could do 5511. Or I could do 5115. I guess part of it is, yeah, let's just be the most average Joe cop ever. I wonder if I can name myself. Set skills. Oh, boy. These are some things. So... set skill. Set your signature skill. Gain a +1 bonus. Additionally, the learning cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by 1. Interesting. I feel like we might lose out on things at first if we don't have at least one skill at high. It's true. Huh. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Go to Party Planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Shrug off pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Take the blows. Hand-eye coordination. Ready, aim, fire. Okay, so... Motorics is useful, because it's got perception attached to it, which I think would be helpful. And interfacing. And composure to some degree. Okay, so I'm not feeling physique as much, so let's be an absolute stick man, maybe. Well, let's just keep looking at these. Because, yeah, composure is your poker face. Interfacing is lockpicking in pockets. Sneak under noses. Stun with immense panache. Reaction speed. Okay, what's volition? So keeping your morale up. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. The art for this is absurd. I love it. It's very charcoaly in the best possible way. Or maybe dry brush. Hard to say. It's dry brush. Let's see. Suggestion. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Drama. Rhetoric. Okay, so I'm going to take those extra 2 points, and I'm going to put them into intellect, I think, for the time being. I really like the idea of maybe visual calculus. Reconstructing crime scenes sounds like it would be really interesting. I hope this doesn't backfire on me, but the intellect tree has seemingly the most interesting stuff to mess around with and use, because encyclopedia sounds really helpful. Deductions, lying, rhetoric, like all of these are good. All of these are pretty good too. And all of these are kind of good, and we might have to fight some stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do visual calculus. We're gonna go with a bit of a weak man. But let's see if Brainchild can do some stuff for us. I wonder if I have a name preset. Because I know we visually, I think, are just that guy that we saw in the pictures in the first part. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It's their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
How long can we go with this? Alan Seed, never let me go.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the Silence, please.
You want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the Song of Death.
The Song of Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Encyclopedia, medium success. Somehow, You know that what it is. A Cupris Kanema motor carriage. Boy. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Got flare-cut trousers. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, I love it when games do this. There's my coat. Is that all? Ceiling fan. Fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Save your fare. Medium 10. Grab the tie. Grab the tie! You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse the radiating diffuse. Radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. Grab your chest. Wow. I suck. Durans, you feel something in your chest, an unnatural presence. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. So I'm guessing this is bad. Very, very bad. This is the end bad. Try to remain conscious. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark you don't even see your face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Wait, did I die of a heart attack because I was trying to get my goddamn necktie out of the fan? Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. Was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met, Captain Ptolemy Price. The deceased superior officer commented. That ain't easy on the ticker. He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case. We just lost the game. Okay, so I think I might need one in, or two in physique. Just because, holy crap, without it, I just die. Oh boy, alright. Let's do Encyclopedia this time. Congrats on your speedrun. Actually, that is one of my quickest losses I have ever suffered in a video game. Alright, can we skip some of this? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna wake up faster this time.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, baby.
Keep on non-existing.
Time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to
Do
me.
you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Inland Empire, easy success. Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first. Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there, in evil apes, and the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is this ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources is a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Cupri Kinema motor carriage. It's a car. This is wild. Alright, let's get our pants on, and hopefully this time I don't die trying to get my necktie. I will save first. This game makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. There's a little bit too much existential dread for me right now. Does it remember you died? Nah, it just remembers you're depressed. You're a sad cop with a sad life. Okay, let's see. Before I do anything this time, I'm going to save? Can I, like, save a new save? New save. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I got 2 in health this time. Let's see if I can survive better. Grab the necktie! Yeah, got it. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Okay, so we're done with that. We got the Commodore Red. We got that. I don't know if the empty cassette case is at all useful. Reception hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There is a single key out on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. Should open the door. Interesting that our portrait here is so fuzzy. See bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. I guess we just go out. Okay, I think we've locked the door for the day. I'm just gonna run around. Money gained. Some amount of real. I'm assuming it's real. Probably. Man, we could use a shirt.
Hello, officer.
Oh. I forgot my shoes. Moving around like this is awkward. Okay. Oh. I only have 1 out of 2 shoes. Oh, and a broken window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Visual calculus. Assess the damage. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after the impact. Assess the size of the impact. It's too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole, almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have 1. If you're lucky, you can find the other out on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. I should go and get that shoe. Find your other shoe. The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold. Look out the window. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Okay. So let's go out onto this balcony. And then maybe deal with some people. Yeah, I guess that's where the other shoe went. How do we get out here? There's something on the table. Not anymore. What day is it? Calendar says it's March. Year is 51. Young woman raises a cigarette on her, to her lips. Her eyes are brown, and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Officer? My military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Then why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression on her. Let her know that you want her physically. No, hell no. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. I don't ever remember being a cop or anything else. Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off of her eyes. Before you go, I have some questions for you. Yes? What is it that they have against the police here? The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. And, at least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night? There's the usual ruckus. She shrugs. Loud disco music. Did I have any visitors? I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. She nods towards room number 3. Loud disco music. Oh yes, various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Medium success. Oh, that. Yeah, oof. Less said about ooh, the better. Ooh, we're huge. Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, she sings. But we go on. Mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? It would appear so. Around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped. Then there was a change of pace. What happened? A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Sands. Yes! There was a church in there. A really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, what else? That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. I'm sorry. Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. That is so me. What did I do? A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stops. And furniture too. A real destructathon. There was screaming, and then I think you passed out. Please tell me there wasn't anything else. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5, and that was it. Where exactly is here? Where am I? You're in a hostel, sir. No, where are we? Where in the world? We're in Revicol. Revicol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half of a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time. Revicol forever. Forever and ever. Shivers. Success. And ever and ever. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover. Tell me, is it 51 now? It is 51. What century? The current century. And what's that? What number? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names, and this is the current one. How many centuries have there been, then? Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. She grins. What's so funny? You're right. Her expression turned serious. There's nothing funny about civilization. Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
This is a wild game. I'm taking cigarettes. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Okay, so I can't take it. Can I get this open? Probably not. Anything else around here? I find this game's movement to be kind of jerky. I don't like it. Let's see. I'm gonna futz with this. I turned anti-aliasing up pretty damn high, and maybe I don't need it that high. I might also turn up the volume, just in general. Okay, so what is this? I'm just gonna investigate everything until we get to, like, a nice clip. It's the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe de Le Monde. I can't really do French. I've also turned the game volume up. It's pretty quiet in general. Let's see. Most people settle for bed at 21, and by 2, everyone's asleep. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad I turned it up. This is actually a pretty quiet game. I'm digging the music, though. Where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken, the man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is a great skua. The seabird is the symbol of discovery of the Insilidian Isola, the part of the world you're in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter. Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. So he pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. And something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? So, not only am I a cop, but also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First, you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy was pointless. I mean, somewhat pointless. Okay, let's take a look at things. What is this? That's a fight. Oh, it's a Nosophet. Yoink. It's a healing item. Water cooler. Large bubble is rising to the surface. Menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Door is bolted. A sign reads, Kitchen reserved for personnel until 13 o'clock. A sign reads, Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. This royal pinball machine looks unplugged, or is unplugged. Bespectacled man in the orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone, you. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. It's a good chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Conceptualization. Success! Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep golden orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there's still many to go. It's not yet time.
Okay, then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is that he's been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you've been otherwise occupied. You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree?
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It's obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get moving then. Let's see. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Should I have a badge or something? Check your pockets. You don't have a badge? Wasn't on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try and locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. God, I'm an absolute screw-up, and it's awful. I'll try and dig myself out of this hole eventually. Let's see if I can go find my shoe, though. Where the hell's the balcony? Summer door closed for the winter. I didn't see a door upstairs to get access to said balcony. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. That sugary black rum stain on the corner makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Not now. Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet, syrupy rum and lemonade with a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Finished thought. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. Yeah, I'm bad at this. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Lieutenant, who's this? No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates this harbor. Why is he sleeping during the day? Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do, aside from drinking and sleeping. Pick up the pills. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. Tutorial agent, you've just picked up the medicine. This item is stored at the bottom left corner of the screen, above your character portrait. Click the plus icon to heal your morale, if you have morale damage. Okay, so my morale and health are currently fine. Oh yeah, that's why I had a heart attack earlier, because I had freaking 1 HP. Any amount of damage or exertion was going to kill the shit out of me. Go figure. Let's see, really wasn't in the lower corner? I could go double check. I didn't see anything. Oh, this. You're right. It's going to be hard to notice some of those along the way. And there's my shoe. Okay, task complete, find your other shoe. Gain 10 experience. Composure, there they are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like 2 baby crocodiles. Wait, these don't look like normal cop shoes. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. How do they fit? Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Let's see. Retrieving ties is a dangerous task, unfit for the weak and weary. And extremely hungover. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna... I don't know, I usually don't play as the drunk asshole, and so I'm gonna try and avoid doing so. Yeah, that green outline is kind of hard for me to spot. Oh, hey. Turn around. Turn around, you sad lush. Oh, there's more stuff in the bathroom, too, that I missed. Bed. The bed is cold, not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. Option to go to sleep becomes available after. Okay. Mirror. Mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you here, underneath the soft vapor. Really? Nothing? Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood, alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking, it was a deluge of world-ending proportions. Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort, you have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. What's wrong? Where do you even begin? There's the bloatedness, the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry. Touch your nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be particularly a tiny nose either, not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue's okay. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Wipe the mirror now. Behold! Jesus. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have a rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression you're trying to make? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I have no idea why it's there, it just is. Please stop, it's horrible, you're scaring yourself. No, this is what superstars do. Keep making the face. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin on your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What's the emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom. You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm. Check for pulse. You find no sign of life in your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. Let's see. Well, electrochemistry is not something I can do. Encyclopedia, Formidable, 13. Dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression. Formidable success. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time has passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revacol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillerme le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. I'm not! Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air somewhere in Revacol West, Guillerme's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. So I adopted it. Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. Anything else? Like, how long ago was the new? There's a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you. Or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. Does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestrations? Not really. Oh, must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway. Anything else, like who I am? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that. I feel like I need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillermo le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because unlike Guillermo, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous. Guess that's it then. And very much impossible to stop the expression. But 3% chance, let's go for it. Absolute failure. And I will never stop. It's too late. Like an image on film, the expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Let the mirror be for now. God, I horrify myself now. What do we have in here? Oh, and it's locked. Alright, let's get out of here. This place sucks. I suck. This world seems to suck. And the only person that is even vaguely competent here is the guy whose name I've already forgotten that is currently following me around. I am a terrible person, I'm a terrible cop, and I am the law. Let's go do some things. Okay, let's go find this tree. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts with a man's handwriting. You should really sing karaoke here. First chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. Utterly, and it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yeah, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. What should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing the sad, small church song from the tape you found. I thought it was obvious. Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. You'd need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Okay. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What is golden orange and like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor, and you're orange.
See, everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name
Is
thing.
this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. Right then, questions. I got this. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. Have they not been telling you you are a cop? Am I not a cop? Everything is my business. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for a number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Didn't go well? I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what's so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's nothing to do with the lynching. Whoa! Stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist, like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. This loop of logic is a little odd. Okay. Everything has something to do with everything. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. Where exactly is the body? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there, then? That's easy. See the door there? He points to the west. First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for keys. The hole is big enough for the Conegarian cavalry to fit through. I can't even. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Did you kill him? What, are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. That's all. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Not so fast, he points to you. You owe me 130 real. Slip away unnoticed. As you blow this joint, behind you a whiny voice shouts, "Real mature, man. Real mature." I just bail. Oh, that is totally not unnoticed. But you know what? Whatever.